Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Trine University at the Thunder Arena, where your 12U Junior Fuel are getting ready to take on the Fort Wayne Force. It is an early one here for these kids, so thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I know they do too. We're going through our warm-ups with less than a minute left, so let's go ahead and start with our lineup. In today's Game 2 of the Indiana State Tournament, number 98, Matthew Beaupre. Number 19, Quint Burgess. Number 5, Luke Detamore. Number 47, Chris Falcione. Number 9, Charlie Farb. Number 11, Ryan Fleming. Number 10, Sarah Greener. Number 2, Tyler Hublar. Number 16, Artem Kirzner. Number 12, Henry Kleinke. Number 65, Charlie Mcnary. Number 24, Chase Poole. Number 15, Owen Seaman. Number 21, AJ Smith. Number 70, Finn Smith. Number 88, Kaleb Whitesell. And in goal, number 29, Dalton Dream Crusher Giddings. I'm going to adjust that camera here for just a second, guys, so hang in there with me. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Like I said, we are here at the Thunder Arena at Trine University, where your 12U Junior Fuel are getting ready to take on the Fort Wayne Force. These teams have met up numerous times over the course of this season, and it's kind of a split bracket on it. It just depends on how the Fuel are going to come out playing today. So let's go ahead and start with with the face-off here. Kirzner is going to be in for the face-off. Beaupre down below. Burgess up top. Falcione and Greener in on defense. And here we go. This first period is brought to you by the KPHN, the Katie Pool Hockey Network, and Red Bull. Kirzner gets that face-off, sends it over here to the near side. Force send it in deep into the Fuel zone, and it's a drop and cover by Giddings. Face-off is going to come just to the stick side of Giddings now. Kirzner in for that face-off. Kirzner gets it back over to Falcione. Falcione tries to get it out of the way. They're fighting for it up against the boards. There's a scrum for that right now. Beaupre down off his skates. Kirzner is going to chase it down and try and get it cleared from the zone. The forced fire from the bottom of the blue line. Shot on goal, and it's deflected by Giddings. Burgess is able to get it out of the zone, but it draws the Force offsides. Sure, we'll say bushy-tailed, Katie. Farb in for that face-off, gets it back over to the way to Poole. Poole knocks it over to the near side corner in at center ice. The Force looking to see what they can do. They send it across ice over to the far side board. Seaman fighting for it over against the edge there. Finn Smith has it. He tries to lob it backwards, and that puck is stopped there on the side. Seaman goes after it along the edge. Finn Smith now fires it center ice over to Detamore here at center. Not able to get to it, but the Force are going to be offsides again. Face-off coming to the bottom of the blue line here. It's going to be Whitesell in for that face-off. Kleinke up top. AJ Smith down below. Falcione and Hublar in on defense. Great job by Whitesell to get it back over to the way to Falcione. Falcione tries to get it over to the side to AJ Smith. AJ Smith not able to keep it in. Cross-ice pass by Falcione over to Kleinke. Kleinke tries to get over to Whitesell, and Kleinke takes a hard fall there with no penalty. Whitesell has it over against the far side corner. He's going to cycle it. Oh, no. He doesn't cycle it around the backside. He ends up sending it up to the edge there. AJ Smith tries to fight for it. Not able to get after it, as the Force are going to send it around the backside of the net. It is Ty Hublar there. Gets up with the scrum on that one. Falcione tries to pick it up. Puck is right there in front of Giddings, and the Force try and get a shot off, but the Fuel take it away. It is Whitesell. Whitesell's looking to send it over into the Force zone. They get it there, but it's not there very long as the Force take it back. Kleinke going after it. It is Greener and Hublar there along the edge there. Hublar is going to get called for a tripping now, and Greener takes over the puck. 11 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Fuel are going to start off shorthanded here now with the penalty incurred by Hublar, tripping. So 2 minutes for tripping on Hublar. Kirzner is going to be in on the face-off. We've got Poole out there at left side, Greener and Falcione out there as well. Kirzner doesn't go in that face-off shot as the Force take a quick fire off of the face-off. It is wide of Giddings. They center it around the edge there. It is Falcione that tries to get it clear. Greener gets it up to Kirzner. Kirzner is going to take it and get it out of the zone. The Force are going to cycle it back around though, and it is Falcione up against the edge to stop it. Shot on goal, and it's deflected by Giddings. Poole trying to get after it, and that puck is loose along the far side boards. Falcione fighting after it. There, a minute 30 left to go in the penalty kill for the Fuel. Kirzner kicks it back along the way to Poole. Poole tries to poke it out of there, not able to. Shot on goal, and it's wide of Giddings. Force have it. They're trying to get it centered up, but it is taken away by Falcione in the far side corner. Falcione has it. He dumps it in deep, and it's going to come all the way down to the edge here where we have icing, and we have our first icing of the game, which means we're going to go all the way back. Well, Kurt, you're going to have to help me put that one together because it'd be great if I could do that. All right, it looks like it is Farb in for the faceoff. Burgess up top, AJ Smith and Finn Smith out on the line. All right, Force win that faceoff. They kick it up to the top of the blue line. They fire, and it doesn't make it through traffic as it is kicked out of play and into center ice by Finn Smith. It is AJ trying to race down to it, but we're going to have icing again with 10 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here in this first period. So we're going to go all the way back. Farb in again for the faceoff. Finn, AJ out there. Farb not able to get that faceoff win as the Force get it. They fire from the bottom of the blue line. Shot on goal, and a great deflection by Giddings there as that puck went flying high in the air, and he hits it with his shoulder over the top of the net. Force send it into the Fuel corner. Finn Smith trying to get it cleared out to AJ. He gets it up to AJ at center, and it's taken away by Farb. Farb is going to get a chance to get out there. He goes up to the net, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected by the Force goalie. Force are able to clear it to center ice. Greener now has it. She passes over to Finn. Finn has it. He plays it up against the boards where they're going to go after it here along the edge. It is AJ Smith and Farb trying to chase it down along the edge. The Force get it cleared. Greener taps it over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith has it. He sends it back in deep again as it's going to go around the backside, and that should take us back to full strength here now as the Fuel kill that penalty. Beaupre now tries to get to it up on the edge there. It is Whitesell that has it now at this time. Whitesell kicks it back into the side. He goes in to try and get it cleared, but not able to. The Force get it out of the way. Burgess stops it just before the blue line. Whitesell gives him a hand. That puck is dancing along that corner. It is loose there along the edge. Greener now gets it at center ice. Greener gets it, dumps it into the Force zone, and the Force send it right back. Burgess picks it up, sends it over to Greener. Greener to Whitesell. Whitesell, he's going to have it. He's going to get it into the Force zone, but turns it over there just past the blue line. Puck comes loose again. It's going to come all the way down, and it is going to be icing on the Force now, which means we're going to come all the way back. Face-off coming to the glove side of Force goalie. It's going to be Whitesell in for that face-off. Burgess, Beaupre out there. Falcione and Poole out there as well. Falcione gets it, tries to fire, but not able to get any strength behind it. Poole gets that puck. He's trying to race it down now. He gets it tapped out of the way over to Falcione. Falcione tries to get it deflected up and into the air. The Force try and get a shot off, and it is deflected by Giddings. Fuel get it out of the way as it is Burgess that tries to drive it out of the zone. Whitesell tries to get after it. Beaupre gets to it there first. Whitesell now has it. He gets it dumped into the Force zone, and it's going to go into the near side corner. Force fling it up high and into the air where it is going to be Falcione that gets it. Falcione tries to get it clear and the Force take it away. It is stopped in a missed shot by the Force there. Kirzner is going to try and cycle it around, but the Force take it back over. They get to it right there at the top. Shot on goal, and it's a hard one, but it's just wide of Giddings. He's going to get it back again at the top of the blue line. Center it around. The Force have it right in front of Giddings. Giddings deflects it again. Kirzner has it, tries to get it up out of the way to Beaupre. Beaupre is able to tap it out to center ice as Whitesell tries to chase it down. The Force get it back out of the way again. It is Falcione, has it here. Passes it over to the corner to Seaman. Seaman tries to get up to it, but the Force not able, or the Force send it back into the fuel zone. Falcione over to Hublar. Hublar's able to dump it into the fuel zone, and the Force zone, and we're gonna have icing again on the fuel, which means we're gonna come all the way back with 7 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in this first period. Farb in for the face-off now. It is Falcione, Kleinke, Finn Smith, and Hublar in on defense right now. Hublar's going to chase it down around the backside of the net, cycles it around the boards, and the Force are able to keep it in just past Kleinke. Hublar fighting for it along the side. That puck is loose in front of Giddings. They're scrumming for it. Not sure where it's at this point in time, but it looks like the Force get it around the backside of the net and take it around to the side. They center it up. Great clear by Finn Smith, giving his goalie a hand. Kleinke, great pass across ice to Farb. Farb tries to get to it. Fleming tries to give him a hand with it, but the Force take it back over into the fuel zone. Offsides by the Force. Changing lines now for the fuel. McNary coming out on the ice. Whitesell. McNary, Whitesell, AJ, Greener, and Poole. Whitesell gets that face-off. Greener has to go chase it down. She's looking to see where she can send it. She sends it across the boards over to Poole. Poole's going to send it right back to her over along this side. AJ Smith going to give her a hand and take it back. He tries to pass it over to Whitesell, not able to get to it. Greener in there with a poke check to try and get that puck away as Poole chases it down around the corner. The Force try and get it centered up along the side there. Poole takes a fall, that was AJ Smith takes a fall on that one as the Force get it around the edge there. They're fighting for it right in front of Giddings, and Giddings drops and covers it. 6 minutes, 1 second left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless at the Thunder Arena in Trine University. Kirzner now in for the face-off. Beaupre and Burgess in now. Falcione and Hublar in on defense as the Force get it. That puck is shot on goal and picked up by Giddings. Face-off coming to the glove side of Giddings. Kirzner in again for that face-off. Kirzner gets that face-off over to Burgess. Burgess is trying to get it out of there. He sends it up to the top of the blue line. They're going to fire on goal, and it gets deflected in traffic, so it does not make it to Giddings. Kirzner is going to field it. He cross-ice passes, but the Force intercept it. Force looking to take it back into the fuel zone. Beaupre is racing in there to try and get after it. Force trying to go around to the side. They send it to the center of the blue line. They're going to send it through traffic, and it gets stopped. Beaupre gets it to try and get it cleared. Another shot on goal, or another shot, but that was a weak one by the Force, and it gets sent into the Force's zone. Fuel coming out now with the line change. So does the Force as the Force drive it in. No offsides there by the Force as number 56 from there is really working it hard on that one. Shot on goal, and it is deflected by the defense there as it is Hublar that pushes it out. Good job by Hublar to get it out of the zone, and the Force are going to take it back into the fuel zone. They get it centered up, but Seaman takes it away. Forward pass up to Hublar. Hublar dumps it in deep into the Force zone. It's going to cycle around the backside of the net. Detamore now at the top of the blue line to try and stop that as Farb gets tripped up. No call on that one. Detamore tries to keep it in, and the Force come clear with it. Greener and Finn Smith now in on defense. Greener gets in there to stop that puck. and she stops that drive well. Farb is going to get it around the backside of the net, not able to get enough force on it, but gets his own rebound to send it up on the boards over to Whitesell. Whitesell working hard to try and get it out of there. He does. Whitesell's looking for a place to go with it. He's going to take it around to the edge there, gets it in deep into the force zone, doubles back, tries to get it passed up there. He's going to take it to the net, takes a shot on goal, and it is a save by the force goalie. With 4 minutes, 1 second left to go in this first period, we are scoreless at the Thunder Ice Arena. Whitesell in now for the faceoff. Fleming, Kleinke, Poole, and Falcione in on that. Whitesell trying to get to it. Poole defending that blue line there. He's up on the top. Poke checks that puck away and sends it over to Whitesell. Whitesell now takes it into the zone. He goes into the force zone, looks to get a shot up on goal. Kleinke gives him a hand with it, and it gets deflected. Fleming fighting for it over there in the far side corner, and it's taken away by Whitesell again. Whitesell looking to try and get it away. Falcione tries to give him a hand on that. As that puck comes loose, the Force are going to get up there fast. Poole gets it. Oh my gosh. All right, so my son just literally cannonballed to stop that save and got called for a tripping call on that one. So with 3 minutes, 26 seconds left to go here in this first period, the Fuel are on a penalty kill now because of my son and his 2 minutes for tripping. Oh my goodness. All right, so the Fuel win that face-off. Kirzner gets it over to Falcione. Falcione sends it to the top of the blue line. It doesn't cross the way there, but Kirzner is able to get it cleared. Kirzner drives it into the force zone. He's persistent with it. Fuel fighting hard, but the Force take it back out. Greener now. Falcione in on defense. Falcione trying to push him out to the near side corner. Shot on goal deflected by Giddings. Giddings redirects that one out to the side, and the Force are going to try and pick it up again. They've got it from here. He's got a clear shot on goal, and it is off of the post. You heard it hit. Greener trying to get it cleared. She can't. Shot on goal again. Deflected in traffic by Kirzner, and it comes down the way. AJ Smith trying to race down for it, and it comes back over into center ice. Offsides again by the Force, but no call on that one as it comes back out to center. They take it back into the zone. They pass it across the ice. They aren't able to get that puck. Center it up in front of Giddings, and it's deflected. Again, one more time, shot on goal, and they put it in the back of the net on the power play. With 2 minutes, 17 seconds left to go here in this first period, the Force go up 1-0 over the Fuel. Thanks, Tamara. I do what I can. I watch a lot of Blackhawks hockey, so, that makes it fun. All right, Whitesell in for the faceoff. He gets it back over to the side to Finn Smith. Finn Smith looks to send it down in the way. He dumps it into the Force zone where it's going to go into the near side corner. Force have it, fighting for it with Beaupre. They're going to take it around the side there. Fleming, the escape past Fleming. They take it back to center ice. They're looking to see where they can send it. They go coast to coast on that one, and they're going to be offsides. 1 minute 56 left to go in this first period. The Force are leading the Fuel 1-0. Farb, Kirzner, Beaupre in now on this line with Finn and Hublar in on defense. As Farb wins that faceoff, gets it over to Kirzner. Kirzner drives it into the way, takes the shot on goal, and it's deflected in traffic. Comes along the edge again, and Kirzner kicks it out of the way. Kirzner tries to get it centered up. Beaupre not able to get to it. Hublar able to dump it in deep into the Force zone. Force are going to get it back again. They try and pass it out. Farb takes it away, passes it up to Kirzner. Shot on goal, and it's a save by the Force goalie with 1 minute 30 left to go here in this first period. The Fuel are trailing 1-0. Face-off coming to the stick side here. Farb in. Poole, Greener in as well. Farb not able to win that face-off. Greener there to defend. That puck goes high in the air, and Poole's going to go chase it down. He swings it back around over to Farb. Farb has it. He tries to get it over to Kirzner. Kirzner's going to take it back into the force zone. He takes a shot on goal, and it's stopped by the neck guard of the force player. Poole keeps it in, takes a shot on goal, and knocks the player down from the force of that shot. Not really. I think the kid just lost his balance, but that's all right. Greener defending at that blue line to keep it in. The puck comes loose, and it looks like we're going to have a fight for it up against the boards. That puck comes loose, and the force get to it. Farb trying to race for it, and Poole gets it first. He sends it across the way, not able to get to it as it is a save by Giddings there. Less than a minute left to go here in this first period. Fuel are trailing the force 1-0. Whitesell's coming in for this face-off. It looks like we've got Seaman up top, Finn Smith, Detamore, and Falcione out on the ice. Whitesell not able to, or gets that face-off wing, gets it over to the side. Finn Smith tries to clear. Finn clears it around the edge over here to Whitesell again. Whitesell gets it out to center ice. 30 seconds left to go here in this period. Whitesell driving it up along the boards, trying to skate through it, but not able to. The force get it. They're going to drive down with 25 seconds left to go here in this period. It is Seaman knocks it back out to center ice and gets it into the force zone. 17 seconds left to go in the period. Force get it, cross ice pass, shot on goal, and it's a deflection by Giddings. Falcione fields it here in the near side corner, looking to try and get it cleared, shot on goal, and it's deflected by the Fuel, and that's going to take us to the end of the first period. Woo! What a first period that was. We had a little bit of everything in that one, but mostly we had some tripping. We had a cannonball style trip for my son, so that was fun. And during that power play, the Fuel, the force went up 1-0 over the Fuel. So a little bit of slow play from the Fuel this morning, so hopefully this second period will get them going. I know I'm going this morning because I am on my second Red Bull. Thank you everyone for getting up so early and joining us today. It has been a real early morning for all of us. Now, the way this tournament works is this all comes down to seeding. So depending on what seed we end up here over the next couple of hours is going to depend on the results of the rest of the games that are played here before noon. So once we figure out what seed we are, that will determine that's going to determine when we play. If we are in one of the lower seeds, we will play tonight at 8:20. If not, we will be playing tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. again. So just keep that in mind. Keep an eye on my Facebook page, and you'll be able to follow along. To see how that's going to work out. All right, we're getting ready for the face-off here to start the second period. You are watching the KPHN, the Katy Pool Hockey Network, sponsored by My Red Bull. All right, Whitesell looks like he's coming in for the face-off. Kleinke down below. Up top, it looks like Beaupre with Falcione and Greener to start off on defense. Here we go. Whitesell gets that face-off win, gets it over to Falcione. Falcione lobs it up high and into the air, and the force send it back to center ice. Greener's going to chase it down here along the corner. She's looking to try and get it passed back around the backside, but she has got that puck stuck up along the edge. She passes it along the boards to Kleinke. Kleinke able to get it out of the zone and pass it over to Whitesell. Whitesell sends it across the way to Beaupre. Beaupre tries to dump it into the force zone, but the force are going to take it away at the top of the ice. Force send it in deep to the Fuel zone around the backside. Greener's going to race to try and get to it as they try and get a pass off, and it is intercepted by Whitesell. It's cleared out of the way by Falcione, and the force are going to try one more time. They get it into the Fuel zone, and it is Falcione trying to fight to get that puck out of there. Greener poke checks that puck out of the way, and three of them go to the ground. Falcione trapped up against the boards there with that puck. The force are going to try and get it cleared. They center it up. Greener's going to go after it, and she's looking to get it cleared from the area. She's going to send it around the backside of Giddings. Puck up along the boards. Shot on goal, and it's a save by Giddings. Face-off is going to come just to the stick side of Giddings there. Kirzner in for that. Hublar, Burgess, Beaupre. Oh, hold on. Goalie down. There we go. And Finn Smith out on the ice right now. Kirzner wins that face-off, gets it over to Hublar. Hublar shovel passes it up, and it gets out of the zone. Quint Burgess is going up there with that puck. He loses his footing, passes it back to Kirzner. Kirzner takes a shot on goal, and it's wide. Finn Smith now tries to get to it, and the Force take it away. Back to center ice. They're looking to go across the way. Shot on goal, and a great save by Giddings. Easy, guys. Easy, guys. Come on, Quint. Fleming on the ice now, along with McNary, Falcione, and Poole. Poole's going to chase it around the backside of the ice. McNary's going to pick it up in the near side corner. McNary trying to get it swung around, gets it over to center. It comes back out, and it's going to be offsides for the Force. 11 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Force are leading the Fuel 1-0. Yes, Q will, but he's got to keep that head straight. All right. It is McNary that has it along the edge there, and the Force take it over at the bottom of the blue line. It's stuck along the edge there, and Falcione is able to get it cleared into the Force zone, and the Force are looking to get it cleared out again. Falcione picks it off again here at center, and it's a loose puck as the Force take it back into the Fuel zone. Poole trying to get it cleared out of the way. Not able to do it. The puck gets deflected by Giddings outside of the way there. And we've got a Force player down along the side. Looks like he took a hit, but no penalty called on that one. The Force player is holding his arm on that one going out, so we'll take a minute on that. But Tamara, to your point there, Chase and I were talking and in the car on the way here, and we decided that Quint would be the most likely one to go into MMA fighting because he's scrappy. All right, in for the faceoff, Whitesell with Detamore and Seaman up top. Poole and Greener in on, Hublar and Greener in on defense. Shot on goal by the Force, and it is deflected high in the air. A high stick coming up now. It's going to be a high stick. High stick against the Force, so that's going to take the face-off coming back down here in favor of the Fuel. Whitesell in for the face-off. Seaman up top, Detamore, Hublar, and Greener as well. Whitesell tries to get that face-off win. The puck goes along the far near side corner. It is Detamore that chases it down. Centers it up to Seaman. Seaman takes a shot on goal. Tries to get their own rebound, and it gets deflected. Hublar keeps it into play, knocks it up around the boards there. Whitesell's going in again along the side. He's trying to skate it in. That puck is loose, and the Force are going to try and get it cleared here. Hublar here to defend on it as the Force clear it to center ice. It is Seaman that knocks it back in along the edge there, and the Force are going to drive into the Fuel zone. Whitesell kicks that puck out of play with a little help from Greener. The Force send it in deep to the Fuel zone, and it goes around the backside of the net. Greener looking to see where she can take it. She doubles back, and it gets stopped by the Force. We're going to have another high stick coming in favor of the Fuel. So with 9 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in this second period, we're going to have a face-off just to the glove side of the Force goalie. Kirzner in for the face-off. Falcione and Finn Smith. AJ and Kleinke out there as well. Kirzner gets that face-off kicked over to the side. As it stops there at center ice, we're going to have it go back into the Force zone. That puck is skating that blue line right now as the Force try and get it cleared into the Fuels. It is Kirzner that gets it out of the way there. Kirzner, not a good job by Kirzner to stay on sides as a shot on goal and a save by the Force goalie. Face-off coming again to the glove side of that goalie. Kirzner in again. Kirzner dumps it into the corner there as the Force are going to get to it and take it out of the zone. Finn Smith, great job keeping it in on that blue line. He takes a shot on goal. It is deflected, and the Fuel aren't able to get their own rebound, but Kirzner is able to get it, pass it up over to Kleinke, but it clears the zone out to center ice. Falcione going to cycle it around, sends it back over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith looking to see what he can do with it. He sends it to center ice over to, AJ Smith. AJ Smith drives it into the zone, tries to dump it into the corner. The Force pick it off. Kirzner in there to try and give it a hand. Great job by Kleinke to try and knock him out of the way. It's fielded by Falcione. Falcione passes to Finn Smith. I'm sorry, to AJ Smith. AJ Smith takes a shot on goal, and it's another great save by the Force goalie. 8 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in this second period. The Fuel are trailing 1-0. Farb in for the faceoff. Burgess, Beaupre out there. Poole and Greener in on defense. It is the Force that get it. They knock it up high against the board. It says it's going to roll down the way. It's not going to make it all the way down the edge for icing, so Poole's going to pick it off. He takes it around the backside of the net, dumps it along the corner, as it is Burgess that fights to get to it, along with a little help from Farb. Great blocker save by Giddings on that one, as Poole's going to fight for it around the backside of the net. It comes out to the near side corner. They try and get a shot off, and it's deflected by the stick of Greener. Poole trying to get to it. He gets to it first and sends it around the backside again. Greener's trying to go after it. Burgess trying to get to it. Shot on goal, and a great deflection by Giddings. Poole sends it around the corner again hard. Burgess is going to be able to get to it. Burgess not able to get it clear. Greener's trying to get it out of there as well. She knocks it up to the blue line, and Burgess is going to take it away. Burgess skating down the ice hard and fast. He gets caught up with one of the Force players as the puck goes loose around the backside of their goalie. They cycle it around. Falcione there along the edge to try and stop it. They dump it back into center ice where Hublar's going to grab it. Hublar tries to send it backwards, but not able to get to it. Falcione fighting for it along that blue line as it comes out to center. Beaupre sends it across the ice and gets it back out into center. Force are going to get to it. They try and dump it into the Fuel zone again. It pops back out. Farb there in hot pursuit as the Force dump it back into the Fuel zone. Hublar going after it to try and get to it first. He's pinned up against the boards with it. Wraparound pass by the Force, and it's a shot on goal, and they put it in the back of the net with 7 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in this period. The Force have now gone up 2-0 over the Fuel. Face-off coming here now. It is going to be Whitesell in at center with Mcnary down below. Fleming up top, Poole and Finn Smith in on defense. Whitesell gets that face-off wing, gets it over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith passes it up to Fleming. It goes into the Force zone. Force quickly clear it as Finn Smith gets it again. Tries to get it over to center, and it's picked up by Fleming. Fleming passes it forward to Whitesell. Whitesell goes in, takes a shot, and it is deflected. It's loose around the backside. Finn Smith not able to reach out far enough. Poole is going to race down to try and grab after it. He's looking to see where to send it. He sends it over to Finn Smith. Not able to get it cleared for the zone, so Finn Smith is going to chase after it. Shot on goal. Great deflection by Giddings. As it comes back around the way again, the Force have another great shot on goal, and it's another one. Fantastic save by Giddings. Six minutes, 26 seconds left to go in this second period. The Force are leading the Fuel 2-0. Kirzner in for the faceoff. Seaman down below. Up top, it is Detamore with Greener and Falcione coming in on defense. Kirzner not able to win that faceoff, but Seaman steps up there to take that puck away. Seaman's got it. He's going to race down into the Force zone. Loses the puck right there along the side. Detamore tries to keep it in, and the Force get it cleared. Falcione trying to go after it. No offsides on the Force there. Detamore kicks it up along the boards. Oh, Seaman almost had a high stick with it as Greener's going to chase it down. She dumps it back into center ice. The Force have it again in their zone. Kirzner tries to stop after it, but we're going to have offsides by the Fuel. Five minutes, 56 seconds left to go in this second period. Fuel are trailing 2-0. Kirzner in for the faceoff now with Detamore up top, Seaman down below, Greener and Falcione now in on the faceoff. Kirzner wins that faceoff, gets it over to Falcione. Falcione center passes over to Kirzner and he misses and it goes in the net. The goalie had it, couldn't hold on to it, and it goes into the back of the net with 5 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in this second period. The Fuel closed the gap and put one on the board. Farb now in for the faceoff. Kleinke and Detamore, AJ Smith out there. Poole and Hublar in on defense. Poole poke checks that puck away and gets it along the edge there. Gets caught up with one of the other players. The Force player is down, and we are going to take a break for an injury timeout. So just to recap that last goal there by the Fuel, Kirzner got the pass and he was able to, he took a real hard shot on the goalie. The goalie thought he had it in his glove and it popped out and went right into the net. We have one of the Force players down right at the moment, so we're going to take a moment to step away while the coach tends to the Force player. Looks like he hit his head when he was going into the boards. He's getting up now and is skating off on his own accord. But my guess is that he's going to be going through concussion protocol and everything on that one. He had a collision with Chase over there in that corner. It wasn't a hit or anything. I think the player just hit the boards wrong on that one. So hopefully he's going to be okay. And they evaluate him for concussion and everything on that one because he was holding his head pretty hard. All right, it is Farb in for that faceoff. He gets it kicked over to Kleinke. Kleinke now has it. He's looking to send it up against the boards again. It goes into the Force zone. It pops back out to center. Hublar trying to fight for it. Poole now here on the defense as he looks. Great deflection by Poole to get in there again. Persistence. And it is stuck around the backside of the net. Poole's got it. Sends it across the side there. Force take it over. Shot on goal and it hits Poole. I think right in the gut, right behind the way there. Poole is down. He got hit with a puck really hard. I'm not sure exactly where it went on that. He had a great save on that one, so I'm thinking he just took a real hard stinger. It looks like he might have fallen on his arm really bad. All right, Chase is skating off the ice, holding his arm though. Let's take a look at it and see what's going on. Face off coming around the edge here on the glove side of Giddings. Whitesell gets it back over to Greener. Greener's trying to go around along the edge, gets it up to Burgess. Burgess taps it over along this side to Whitesell. Whitesell tries to get it cleared to center. It goes into the Force zone, but it gets knocked back out to center ice. Greener clears it up again along the way to Burgess, and the Force take it away again. Force drive it down into the Fuel zone. Finn Smith tries to go after it. Force get a wraparound shot, and it doesn't make it through traffic. Great job by Giddings in terms of where that puck was. Comes around the edge, gets up along the side, puck comes back out to center ice. They look to try and dump it back into the Fuel zone, and they do. They try and take a shot, and it's deflected by Greener. Greener goes after it. Finn Smith up against the boards with it. Greener's going to take it away at the center ice. Up along the edge there, it comes out to center. It is Seaman that has it. He drives it down the way. He gets it into the Force zone. slows up his drive. I'm sorry, that was Whitesell. Whitesell takes a shot on goal, and it is deflected. Comes along the way again, and it is a Finn Smith now has it at center of the blue line, takes a shot on goal, and it's a save by that goalie. Kirzner now in for the faceoff. Kirzner not able to win that faceoff as it comes back out to the edge. It is a shot, and it doesn't make it through traffic by Falcione. Falcione has it along the edge here. It comes along the center ice. Hublar's going to go after it. It's going to be deflected by Giddings. Giddings gets it over to Fleming. Fleming tries to send it up along the boards there, and the Force take it back, get a centering pass on it. Another deflection by Giddings. They try and get another centering shot up there, but Hublar's in there to try and stop it. Kirzner's in there to try and stop it. They're fighting for it along the backside of the ice. Puck is loose in front of Giddings, and it is trying to be cleared by the Fuel, and the Force dump it back in deep into the Force's zone. They get it out to center. They get it out to the middle of the blue line. Shot on goal. They're trying to get it wrapped around, and we're going to have a penalty come up here now for interference on that one. All right, good news. Poole is back out on the ice. Okay, I'm very excited now. He's out there with Finn Smith. Smith with that puck. He dumps it into the Force's zone. Force are going to go after it, and it is retrieved by the Force. Stopped there by the edge there. It is the Force that come after it. Force looking to get it cleared to center. It is stopped by Poole. Comes around the edge there. Force are going to get a breakaway on Giddings. Giddings! Shot on goal, and it hits the post. Detamore tries to get it clear out of the way. Farb tries to give him a hand over against the side. It is stuck up against the boards really hard there. It is Poole fighting for it again. Farb comes up with that puck. He skates down center ice, looking to dump it into the Force zone. He's just going to drive it in himself. Tries to skate around traffic. It is kicked out of the way, and it's picked up by Finn Smith here along this side. And no penalty coming up as they thought there was going to be tripping from everyone. Seaman collides with the Force player. Detamore tries to stop it there at the line, up against the boards. 2 minutes left to go here in this second period. Whew. Force clear it back out to center ice. Poole in again on defense. They pass it around. He tries to get it deflected. Giddings deflects that shot on goal. Force come in, takes a shot. Puck is loose. They don't see where it's at, but it's cleared out of the way by Finn Smith. Back to center. It is. Beaupre goes in on it, takes a shot. Puts it in the back of the net. It was Whitesell. Kaleb Whitesell on that one. Whitesell took that puck away, went around and wrapped that shot around and put it in the back of the net. With a minute 45 left to go here in this game, in the second period, the Fuel have tied it up. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Kirzner coming out now for the faceoff. Kleinke down below. It is Detamore up top with Hublar and Greener in on defense. Here we go, along the side. It is Hublar. Gets it cleared up the way to Kleinke. Kleinke's got it into the Force zone, but the Force quickly clear it. AJ Smith, my apologies, not Detamore. AJ Smith is out there on the ice now. AJ's got it, or AJ tries to get it out of the way there. Kleinke's going to go up to challenge here across the boards. Pass right in front of Giddings, and it's deflected by Hublar. Puck comes around the side. Kirzner tries to get it up the way over to AJ. AJ Smith is racing for it into the Force zone. The Force are going to cycle around the back of their goalie. It is AJ Smith tries to get to it. Kirzner takes a shot on goal, and it's high. Force get it again along the edge there. It's AJ Smith to try and stop it. Kleinke tries to go after it as well as Greener stops it there at the blue line. She tries to send it in, and the Force get it cleared. Hublar goes after it. They ran into each other on that one. The Force come in. It's deflected by Greener. Force have it one more time. We've got 45 seconds left to go. Force try and get it centered up in front of Giddings. Greener gets it and clears it out of the zone. AJ Smith is racing down there for it. And it's a drop-in save by the goalie. 32 seconds left to go in this second period. The Fuel are tied at 2 apiece. In for the faceoff, it is Whitesell with Burgess, Beaupre, Poole, and Falcione out there. Ooh, Fort Wayne parents getting mad. All right, Whitesell tries to get that puck over to Falcione. Poole's gonna chase it down. He's looking to send it out of the way. He gets it up against the boards over to Burgess. Burgess deflects it back out to center ice. Beaupre tries to get to it, but the Force are going to be offsides with 18.1 seconds left to go in this second period. Farb coming out for the faceoff now. Burgess down below. Beaupre up top. Falcione and Poole still in on defense. All right, Farb gets that face-off. He kicks it over to the side. Poole chasing it down along the edge. He gets that knocked out of play and gets it over to Beaupre. Poole knocks it back into center ice with 8 seconds left to go here in this game, or in this second period. Shot on goal. It's deflected by Giddings. Giddings puts it in the net for the Force. Oh, my God. He was trying to pull it in, and he ends up hitting it into the net for the Force. All right, that is a 0.9 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Force are up 3-2 over the Fuel right now. And that's going to take us to the end of this period. Okay. Well, that was much more exciting, don't you think? So we had 2 goals from the Fuel during that period. We had technically 3 goals by the Fuel, except for the 1 goal was put into the Force net. So it is what it is. It happens, and that's all right. It was one of those things. He was trying to pull it in to stop it, and it just got away from him and I don't know if it got poked in by one of the other players or not. So either way, we're coming up to the last 13 minutes of play here for this game. It is 3-2 right now with the Force leading the Fuel. Fuel, you could definitely see the energy level coming up from them there at the end. Poole had a penalty that came up there earlier in the game, and then he also took a hard hit. It looked like he got hit in the arm, maybe right inside the arm, where there's no padding, by a puck. So he was down, but it was good to see him come back out on the ice. So very excited about that. We are getting ready to start this last period here, and again, remember, follow my Facebook page today, because it will, depending on how the rest of these games this morning go, will determine if we play tonight or if we're playing 2 games tomorrow. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So just keep an eye on my Facebook page for an invitation on that, and I will make sure you guys know what's going on. If we play tomorrow morning, it'll be around 7 a.m. If we play tonight, it'll be around 8:20 p.m. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys, getting ready for the last period here at the Thunder Ice Arena here at Trine University, where the Fuel are taking on the Fort Wayne Force. This third period is brought to you by the KPHN, the Katie Poole Hockey Network, and my Red Bull. I'd like to say a special thank you to Ginny Poole, who is AJ's grandma, and say thank you for the Red Bull she provided me today. So thank you so much for that. Farb in for the faceoff. Fleming down below. It is Mcnary up top. Fleming trying to get after it. Great stop by Finn Smith. Finn Smith trying to get it cleared from the zone, and it does. It comes out to center ice. Farb is going to chase it down. Farb going after it. Fleming to step up behind him to give him a hand. That puck is loose in front of the net. Finn Smith takes a shot on goal, and it goes into the back of the net. Wow! Great shot by Finn Smith from the middle of the blue line. Puts it in the back of the net within the first, oh my gosh, 21 seconds of this game, of this third period. We are tied, everybody, at 3 apiece. Kirzner gets that face-off wing, gets it back over to Greener. Greener chases it down along the way. She's going to grab it around the backside of the net, cycle it around. Detamore is going to get it here along the corner. He's looking to see where he can send it. Tries to get it cleared. The force take it away. Kirzner is going to pick it up there. Kirzner drops the puck mid-ice. Falcione to step up to dump it into the force zone. It is stopped at the blue line by Kirzner. Seaman giving him a hand over there as well. Kirzner taps it over to Falcione, and it deflects back out to center ice. Greener has that puck now. She's going to try and dump it into the zone, but into the force zone. Detamore gets laid out there on top of at the boards there, but gets up and skates off on his own power. Force are going to go on a penalty now for 2 minutes for tripping. So the Fuel are going to be on a power play for the next 2 minutes. All right, it is going to be Quint. It is Kirzner. Oh my gosh, no one knows what's going on right now. Come on. Finn Smith is going to retrieve that puck in the near side corner. He's got Beaupre up here along the side. He sends it up to Beaupre. Beaupre passes it across to Kirzner. Kirzner passes it back. Beaupre kicks it back over to Kirzner. Kirzner dumps it into the force zone, but it doesn't get far. Kleinke knocks it back into the force zone. Kleinke's going after it, and it is a great stop by Finn Smith here along the blue line. He tries to get it to Beaupre, but the force take it away, and it is taken back by Finn Smith. Finn Smith has it. He's going to try and get it into the zone, but Kirzner is offsides. Ugh. 1:24 left to go here in this power play for the Fuel, and they can't get it out of center ice right now. Farb in for the faceoff. Fleming, Falcione, AJ, and Seaman in. Farb gets it over to AJ Smith. AJ Smith tries to dump it into the force zone. Force take that puck away. Seaman fighting for it along the edge there. Farb gets up there and takes that puck away. He knocks it back over to AJ Smith. AJ Smith tries to get it clear. It's a takeaway, and the force put it in right under the top post, right under the crossbar, and they go up 4-3 now over the Fuel on a shorthanded goal. Farb in for the faceoff. It is Falcione and Fleming in on defense. AJ down below. Up top, it is Seaman. Seaman going after it. We still have a minute left to go in the power play for the Fuel. So as AJ Smith not ready to get that puck here along the corner, it is Fleming that tries to dump it into the force zone. Fleming goes after it, tries to keep it in, and the force take it away once again at center ice. Seaman steps up to try and get it cleared out to center. Fleming tries to stop it. That puck is dropped there at center ice as it is caught around the way here. Falcione grabs it. 35 seconds left to go in the power play. Fuel have not gotten any shots off on goal on this one. AJ Smith goes after it, but they're going to call him on a high stick for that. 28 seconds left to go in the power play. Fuel are really struggling to get a shot off on this one here. The Force have already scored on this power play, and now the faceoff is coming just to the stick side of Giddings. Force lead the Fuel 4-3 now here in the third period. Whitesell in for the faceoff. Mcnary down below. It is Greener, Detamore, and Finn Smith out there as well. Kirzner out there as well. It is cleared up to center ice by Greener. Greener gets it over to Mcnary. Mcnary passes it over to Whitesell. Whitesell dances around the edge there, takes a shot on goal, and it's a save by the Force goalie with 9 seconds left to go in the power play for the Fuel. Face-off coming just to the glove side of the Force goalie. Farb is coming in for that face-off. We've got Poole coming in, Beaupre coming in, Burgess, and one more player, guys. Greener out there. All right, Farb not able to get that face-off win, kicks it back to the side to Greener. Greener fires on net, and it's stopped by the Force. Force are going to pick it up, and that's going to take us back to full strength on that. They come back straight onto the ice, as it goes around the backside of Giddings. Poole fields it there, looks to see where he can send it, gets caught up with the Force player, and the Force taken away. Hey! How is that? Oh, the kid literally punched Chase in the head. I am not okay with that. Burgess has it, takes a shot on goal. Get that rebound! These Force kids are really starting to get pushing on the heads, punching in the heads. That's not okay. I'm kind of pissed off right now. Sorry. Kirzner in for the faceoff. Kleinke and Seaman in there as well. Force have that puck. They come around the edge there. It is Seaman, tries to stop it. Falcione's going to field it here at the blue line in the fuel zone. He's going to cycle it around the backside of Giddings, looking to see where he can send it. Sends it up the way to Kleinke. And Seaman's going to knock it up against the boards into the Force zone. He passes it up to Kirzner. Kirzner takes a shot on goal, and that puck is fired high and out of bounds on that, but the Force don't call it. Kleinke takes a hard fall. Puck is stopped there at the blue line, and it's picked up by Falcione. Falcione fires. It's deflected off of Giddings. It's deflected off of Kirzner over to, I can't see who that was, but they knock it in the back of the net. The Fuel have tied it up with 8 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in this game. It looks like Owen Seaman and Kleinke. This game is crazy. I'm not going to say anything. This game is just absolutely crazy right now. All right, it is going to be Whitesell in at the faceoff. AJ Smith down below. Up top is Fleming with Hublar and Greener in on defense. There is no review on the goal. We can't send it to, let's send it to Canada for review. Whitesell gets that face-off wing, gets it along this side, tries to get it, but it's taken over by the Force. Force get along the edge. Greener tries to pick it up. It pops back out to center ice. Force have it again. It goes up into the air, and it is taken away by Whitesell. Whitesell shakes that one off. Puck goes high up in the air again. Fuel trying to get it cleared, and Fleming does. Fleming sends it up the way to Whitesell. Whitesell's going to take it down into the Force zone. He loses it over to the Force player. Force hit it hard up against the side, and oh man. Hublar tries to stop it. Gets tied up with the Force player. Greener tries to get that puck clear. The Force are coming up on it. Takes a shot on goal. It's high in the air and deflected by Giddings. Whitesell's trying to get it cleared up along the boards. The Force have it. AJ Smith gets it back out to center ice. Changing lines for everybody right now as Hublar has it. He's trying to knock it up against the boards over to Farb. He gets it over to Seaman. Seaman has it, gets it centered up over to the edge. It's going to come along the side. Farb is going to go after it. Mcnary to back him up. Mcnary has it, centers it over. Force taken away. Falcione chases after it. He's got Poole along the side. Where's Falcione going to go with it? He's looking to pass it up the boards, gets it over, tries to get it to Falcione. Tries to get it up along the edge to Fleming. It pops back loose. Shot on goal by the Force, and it's a great deflection by Dream Crusher Giddings. Mcnary fighting for it now along the corner. Puck comes up along the edge. It's Falcione driving it down the ice. He knocks it into the Force zone. The Force are going to try and get it cleared, but Falcione stops it and sends it in deep into the near side corner. Seaman's trying to get it spun around to Mcnary. Mcnary, backhand shot, and it's deflected. Poole trying to stop it there at the blue line. It just gets past him. He's going to look to see where he can send it. He overskates the puck, but sends it back into center ice. It's deflected along the way. Farb trying to get after it. Falcione picks it up. Falcione dumps it back into center ice, and the Force are going to go after it. Force are going to try and get a shot off here, but Falcione is putting the pressure on behind the net there along with Kirzner. Puck comes loose. Centering pass is deflected by the Fuel, and Falcione comes up with the puck along the far side. He clears it back out to center ice. They dump it in deep into the Fuel zone, and we are going to have icing So it is going to come all the way back. Whew. What a game. I'm just saying, what a game. I cannot believe this game right now. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left to go here in this game. Fueler and the Force are tied at 4-piece. Kirzner in for the face-off. Kirzner gets it back to Finn Smith. It doesn't. Finn Smith's not able to stop it. Greener's going to chase it down here into the fuel zone. As she gets it, it's going to come around to the near side corner. It pops up along the edge to Kirzner. Kirzner tries to get it cleared. The Force are going to try and pass it in front of Giddings. Again, try and get it cleared out to center, and it does. The Force are chasing it down. They stop it at center ice, and Greener stops it at the blue line. She dumps it back into the side where Kirzner's going to take it into the zone. He passes it over to Beaupre. Beaupre centers it back up again, and it's a drop in cover by the Force goalie. Whew. All right. Whitesell in for the faceoff. Burgess, Beaupre out there with Greener and Finn Smith now on the ice. Whitesell gets it back over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith takes a shot from the blue line. It's deflected in traffic. Beaupre and Burgess both go to chase that one down. Burgess comes up with the puck, tries to get it around the backside of the net. Beaupre has it. He gets that puck taken away from him, but he is not letting up on it. The Force player is on the puck. And Beaupre gets tangled up with the Force player. Greener has it up along the boards. The Force are able to get it cleared out of the zone and gets it to center ice. They pass it along the edge there. Finn Smith picks up that puck and passes it up to Whitesell. Whitesell goes in, takes a shot, and did not get any power on that one. But it is a cover by the Force goalie now. 5 minutes, 2 seconds left to go in this game. We are tied at 4-piece. Farb in for the faceoff. AJ, Seaman, Falcione, and Hublar in on defense. The Force get a breakaway. It is Falcione and the Force. Shot on goal and a great save by Giddings. All right, I think the Red Bull is kicking in, guys, so I apologize if the camera's shaking. Farb in for the face-off again. Force are gonna get a quick shot off on goal, and it goes up high and out of play. Okay, apparently that was something for the Force because that was just funny. All right, here we go. Farb in again for the faceoff. Falcione. Seaman in there as well. Farb gets it kicked up. Seaman didn't see where it's at, but he's going to put the pressure on it. Hublar tries to get after it as well. It's deflected by Giddings around the edge there, and that puck comes loose around the boards. It comes out of play as the Force are trying to get back on sides. They can't. So it's going to be offsides for the Force. 4 minutes, 34 seconds left to go. We are tied at 4-piece. Kirzner in for the faceoff. Fleming down below. Kleinke up top. Poole and Greener in on defense. Kirzner takes that puck away. He's looking to see what he can do with it. He tries a wraparound pass over to Fleming. Fleming does everything he can to keep that puck into that Force zone, but the Force are going to come after it here at center ice. Poole tries to get it pushed out of the way as the Force centered around the backside of the net. Kleinke tries to go after it. He does. He gets it cleared out to center. Kirzner's looking to try and grab after it. Poole's going after it here along the side. He's got 2 Force players on him right now. He's got it pinned up against the boards. He's going to send it around the back of the net to Greener. Greener cycles it around the corner up to the blue line. And it is the Force that come up with it. Shot on goal deflected by Giddings. Kleinke again tries to get it cleared. Force have it along the side there, and Greener's going to come up with the puck here at center ice. It comes loose again back at center. Greener trying to stop it, and we've got 3:33 left to go in the third. We are tied at 4 apiece. Force tries to circle around shot. Poole going after it. He stops it with his skate. It comes along the edge there. Whitesell comes up with the puck. Greener now has it. Greener tries to get it cleared up the way to McNary, and McNary has it. He passes it over to the side, over to the edge on that one, but turns over to the Force. The Force are going to take it into the fuel zone. It's Falcione fighting for it in the near side corner. Force are trying to get it out of the way there. They get a centering pass, and it doesn't make it a connection with anyone. They cycle it around over to the edge there. Finn Smith trying to stop. Great play there by Whitesell to stop it there in front of Giddings. I'm sorry, by Falcione. Falcione now has that puck. He clears it out into the Force zone, and we're going to have icing with 2 minutes, 44 seconds left to go in this game. We're going to go all the way back. All right, so the face-off is coming to the stick side of Giddings. It is Whitesell in for the face-off. AJ, Finn, Falcione, and McNary out there as well. Shot on goal, and it is a save by Giddings. Changing line for the fuel right now as Farb's coming in. Burgess, Beaupre, Greener. Farb, Burgess, Beaupre, Greener, and Hublar out there right now. All right, Farb tries to kick it away. Shot on goal deflected by Giddings. They try and get it out again. Greener's fighting for it there along the corner. Puck goes around the backside of the net, and it is Hublar. Tries to get it cleared around the boards. The Force have it. Takes the shot on goal. Doesn't make it through traffic, and Farb is going to come up with that puck. Farb looking to try and get it out of the way there. He's got Beaupre free on this side. He takes it in the way, and the Force drop it into their own zone deep. Try and get it cleared again. They do. They get it out to center ice. Hublar behind, but trying to catch up with it. Greener knocks it back over to Burgess. Burgess gets it to Farb. Farb looking to try and get a path in there. Takes a shot, and it's stopped by the Force player. Comes around the edge there again. It is, Hublar not able to stop it at the blue line. He is getting tangled up along the edge there as it is picked up by Burgess and Beaupre again along the edge. Here it comes along this side. Beaupre going after it. Gets it to Hublar. The Force try and get it back into the fuel zone. 1 minute, 30 seconds left to go in the game. Force have it. They send it in deep over to the fuel zone. Giddings looking to see where it's at. Greener has it. She sends it up the boards, tries to get it to Beaupre. Force step in to take it away. They're looking to get it centered up there. Greener fighting for it along the side there. Kirzner takes it away, gets it up to Beaupre. Force take it away. Shot on goal, and it's a drop and cover by Giddings. Hey, hey, hey! Unsportsmanlike conduct on both players right now for Hublar and number 7. As number 7 started the fight, Hublar just retaliated. All right, so trying to figure out what was going on. It looks like we're serving a 2 and 10. So Kleinke's going to go serve the 2-minute penalty. Force are going to be on the penalty kill now. Shot on goal, deflected high in the air by Giddings. Poole fighting for it around the backside of the net. Wraparound shot by the Force. It's deflected again in traffic. And the fuel clear it out to center ice and all the way down the way there. No icing, as Poole is racing to try and get after it. 40 seconds left to go in the game. Poole tries to get it out of there. Kirzner tries to go for it. They're going to have Kirzner's going to get a penalty now as it comes along the edge there. Shot on goal by the Force doesn't make it through traffic as now 28 seconds left to go here in this game. And the Fuel are going on another freaking penalty. Penalty box for the Fuel right now as Falcione. I don't think that was on Falcione. That was on Kirzner. Ugh. All right, so here we go. It is 3-on-5 right now for 30 seconds. Greener, Kirzner, Finn Smith out there right now. The puck, they're trying to get it cleared. Shot on goal, and they put it in the back of the freaking net. Ugh. Force put it in the back of the net with 25 seconds left to go in this game. Short-handed goal or power play goal that pulls Kleinke out of the box as well on that. Farb gets it out to the side, tries to get it to the wing. All right. They're going to pull their goalie now. Fuel, pull their goalie. It comes out on the way, and it's going to go right wide of the net. Greener's going to get after it. Tries to get it cleared out of the zone into center ice. Puck comes flying up high. Greener has it. She dumps it to center. 7 seconds left to go in the game. Whitesell gets it along the edge. Kirzner to Farb. Farb takes a shot. And the Fuel lose 5-4 here against the Fort Wayne Force. Everybody, this was an amazing game. These kids fought so hard. There's absolutely nothing that these kids need to be upset about. Just so you know, keep an eye on my Facebook feed as they will be determining when we play next. Keep an eye on that. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. The Fuel fall to the Force 5-4. Thanks for watching us and and as always, go Fuel.